David and all the house of Israel played music before the Lord on all kinds of instruments of fir wood, on harps, on stringed instruments, on tambourines, on sistrums, and on cymbals. Then David danced before the Lord with all his might, and David was wearing a linen ephod. Now as the ark of the Lord came into the city of David, Michal, Saul's daughter, looked through a window, and saw King David leaping and whirling before the Lord, and she despised him in her heart. Then David returned to bless his household. And Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David.
How glorious was the King of Israel today, uncovering himself today in the eyes of the maids of his servants, as one of the base fellows shamelessly uncovers himself.
It was before the Lord, who chose me instead of your father and all his house, to appoint me ruler over the people of the Lord, over Israel. Therefore I will play music before the Lord, and I will be even more undignified than this, and will be humble in my own sight. But as for the maidservants of whom you have spoken, by them I will be held in honor.
Why you mad at me, girl? What's the purpose? I hate when you feel like this ain't working. I would never tell you that it's worthless. Fuck a breakup, we gon' make a baby. You like everything I do is not a crime. I could be your shoulder when you cry. Just let me know when I get out of line. I don't wanna lose you, baby girl, cause you like I admit I fuck up, you ain't lying. Don't turn your back on me, shorty, you mine. I wanna be together till it's time. We don't gotta end it, baby, throw away your pride. Cause girl, I need you. We split in August, but we came back for the sequel. You say you love me, and I believe you. Put no one above me, cause you don't need to. Go take your break, sit on the porch, go do whatever. Cause when that ass come in our house, we back together. Don't you deny me, shawty, you know I won't let her. I know how you get, but shawty, tell me why you fed up. What's wrong, we going strong. This bond, we got beyond it. The fuck is moving on. My heart for you, I'm honest. I had intentions, I loved you within a month. Won't put no female above you, so what you want? I know you got your feelings, I care about them. These other niggas ain't your nigga, don't worry about them. We on the road from right to riches, let's get there without them. Look how we here without them, now we don't hear about them. We everywhere without them. Why you tryna leave? I thought I earned this. Everything about you, girl, I learned it. I keep you in heat, I'm like a furnace. I got what you need, like I'm your servant. Why you mad at me, girl, what's the purpose? I hate when you feel like this ain't working. I would never tell you that it's worthless. Fuck a breakup, we gon' make a baby. You like everything I do is not a crime. I could be your shoulder when you cry. Just let me know when I get out of line. I don't wanna lose you, baby girl, cause you like I admit I fuck up, you ain't lying. Don't turn your back on me, shorty, you mine. I wanna be together till it's time. We don't gotta end it, baby, throw away your pride.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Divine Inspirational Talk. And we do this talk on Sundays, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's clap, let's clap, let's clap. You may have seen me. I'm sure you've seen me, okay? And I also have a co-host. He goes on the name of the infamous St. Patrick, okay? Also known as the Ghost. Put the camera on him, guys. Get a close-up of him, you know? The infamous St. Patrick Ghost. How are you doing tonight, Patrick?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
He say chilling. Okay. He got his shades, his muscles, and everything. We are going It's going down tonight, guys. We are going to talk everything spiritual, everything divine, everything raw.
Everything raw.
Everything raw. Um, let's give a little introduction about ourselves, and so that people can give a feel of what this show is going to be about, because it's not going to be like your regular show where we just talk about nonsense and try to feed the algorithm. No, we're going to go deep. We're going to dive deep, and we're going to have a talk about the interview of me, you, and whomever, and try to raise our vibrations to the level where it needs to be. And we're going to try to help everybody else get that out there, because I play all the time. I play around, but I get real when it needs to get real. This is what we're here to do. Patrick, anything you gotta say? Because this is the ghost.
No, not in particular. I just want to see what's going on with the topics of the world and see what I could actually elaborate on and apply some type of common sense and some science to the life.
Wow, science. Are we talking mathematics? Because people, when they say science, most, everybody's 5%ers and things like that. So are you...
No specific knowledge, wisdom, common sense. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, common sense.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Okay. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because, I've heard that a lot. And that's... In this day and age, as females, navigating through this earth, we have, heard it all from all types of men in regards to their level of knowledge. And it's difficult for us to decipher, who is who and what is what. And we get tricked and fooled, And you look like, you do look like you're doing something, okay? I'm liking, what you got going on. But how do women in today choose the right person to be in their lives to provide that knowledge?
How do they choose the right person?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's situation is different. There's no particular way you can tell somebody on how to choose that particular mate. But the first thing you need to do is start with morals, principles, and that'll give you some type of insight on what type of person you're dealing with. Because if that person has evil intent or doesn't have good intentions, and that person doesn't have morals, values, and principles of life, you'll recognize it.
True. A person who...
Most women don't look for that. They look for the outer shell. They look at the outer shell.
Absolutely. Because how foolish will we not to look at the outer shell when it's right in front of us?
Right.
But
most women today don't look into the man, inside the man, inside his heart, his mind. They go by what sounds good or what looks good. So that's the first thing you gotta eliminate. You gotta get past that.
And that's understandable because, in order to, the outer shell is first. And then you dive deep and gotta know who the person you're dealing with is. And then once you get there, you see if this person fits into your lifestyle and your life. So that should be the norm. But I feel as though certain women or certain situations, it don't always come out to be like that because everybody's dealing with their own inner demons, and people aren't showing them as their authentic selves when they meet someone and introduce someone to someone.
Yeah, that's true, but that's true. That's absolutely true. Well, that has a lot to do with taking time to get to know the person too. A lot of people jump the boat real quick.
True, but you can't put time on feelings, love, things like, you can't put a time on that.
You can't put a time on feelings, but should you just go just based on your feelings?
No.
Right. That's not wise. So if you're going based on your feelings, which is in a lot of cases what women usually do off rip, then you haven't taken the time to look into the man yet.
Now, in certain cases, men jump off with no feelings and no, emotional attachment in the beginning, and they jump into it for different reasons. And what do you say to that woman who met that type of man and she don't even know if he's real or fake, like, because they come with already an agenda? How do you think a woman's supposed to navigate after dealing with that?
It depends on the man. I mean, everybody's situation is different. It just depends on the man. It's you can't read nobody and get a clear understanding of exactly who you're dealing with right off rip as soon as you meet them.
Why not? Why not? I can read somebody in a heartbeat. Don't play with me. I know what's up. Like,
yeah, it depends on the situation.
What happened?
You can, but what are the odds of you actually?
Why not? I can read somebody in a heartbeat. Don't play with me. I know what's up. Like,
if you haven't really taken, you gotta eliminate your feelings. You can't get caught up in your feelings and then.
So when men are meeting women, they're not going off how they feel about the woman. They're going off what? Her looks, right? And then what? What's next after that? So if it's not feelings.
Well, first of all, a man and a woman, they're not going to feel exactly the same because our emotions is different. You're more than likely to get more emotionally caught up than I am, just by nature alone.
Okay.
What men normally get caught up in is their ego.
Okay.
The ego, I got this bad shorty or whatever the case is. They all in their ego.
Okay.
Or whatever the case they dealt with before they got with her. She may be, or she may seem better than the last female. He's caught up in his ego. Okay. He ain't so much caught up in his feelings. Feelings of what?
Okay. Feelings of what? What you mean? Feelings of, meeting this chick in his dreams. And
he's
she better than last chick. Like, you supposed to act right. Like, why men get stuck? Like, don't get stuck with me. You got the show. Because I'm trying to see. I don't play. Well, I'm trying to see. What happened? Oh. Because it don't make sense. Am I wrong for trying to see? Because
No.
Oh. No, but,
I'm not.
What?
I'm not saying nobody can't meet somebody off rip and just hit it off. Everybody's situation is different.
Right.
But if you want advice,
okay,
it would be to get to know the person.
I know, but this is a microwavable society right now, and I feel for our younger generation because it's this right now. It's so corny. This masculine, feminine energy, masculine debate, toxicity that we have going on between the black community. On top of that, between men and women. And one of the reasons why we created this show, because we want to bring that unity. Like, you can't look good and be all that, both of us, and still, have that mutual understanding about livelihood. Like, just be just chill. It don't have to be a war. You can't come to a common ground. What is life all about?
What is life all about?
Yeah, what is life all about?
Life, to me, is all about serving God.
Oh, that's deep.
Now, many can't relate to that, but that's what life is really all about.
Right.
That's really what it all boils down to, whether you believe it or not.
And I understand.
That's why you're here. But you have a choice, though. And based on your choice will determine your outcome in the next life. That's just what it is.
Absolutely. And I think the beautiful thing about, being alive is that we all came on this earth with a choice. We have the gift to choose which way to go. And I think that was from God. But there are people who believe in the universe, and they believe in other spiritual practices. Buddhists, Satanists. There's also so many different beliefs. We're trying to bring all that back to one, because there is one source, correct? I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, there's one source. There's one source, but there's different beliefs.
Right.
So everybody's not dealing with the same one source. But there is one source. The one source is the Almighty Creator.
Okay.
Mostly known as the Most High God.
Okay.
That's the one source.
Okay.
Who created the universe. Some just acknowledge the universe. The Creator is above the universe, who created the universe. That's the one source.
Okay. Who also, did he create Satan, or was he?
He created Satan too.
He created Satan. He allowed him to be the king of this world that we live in today.
Satan rules in this world.
Okay.
But Satan has to get permission from the Most High God himself. So he rules in this world if you partake in his worship. Now, what is his worship? His worship is anything that opposes the Most High God laws, statutes, and commandments, which is in alignment with the universe.
Okay.
So Satan is known as the greatest deceiver.
Right.
So he has 1,000 tactics in the world to lead you astray from the one source.
Okay.
That's what that's all about.
And that makes a lot of sense. Satan may just be the ruler of this world. And having said that, there's so many satanic things that's going on in this world. There's no way you can't not see it if you're really paying attention. For instance, the situation with Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and the friend Kelsey, and the other bodyguard Quan, who was in the car. I'm trying to figure out what happened, cause when it first went down, I was pissed at Tory. I couldn't believe. I'm like, first of all, I Megan. Y'all can say what y'all want about Megan, okay? Megan, that girl, as far as in this female rap world right now, like, she was one of the hardest working women. She's young, she's fine, she should be able to do what she want to do, okay? And she out here moving. Put some respect on the lady's name, okay? Now, I may not agree with everybody's movements, but I am, I get it. Everybody have, their times, but what I don't like is how society has shamed her for being the victim. No matter who she slept with, it was probably extreme. No matter who she slept with, she still was the victim, okay, of an assault. We saw the freaking evidence. We saw the police reports. We heard Tory confess and apologize. We heard Kelsey statement, whether it was true or not, because it was too confused. I'm still trying to figure out, why was you and Tory fighting, and you and Megan was fighting, but you didn't say that, but that's what we was heard. And why was Tory and Megan? It was too much going on. It was too much going on. And I feel like Satan is in control of this, because I'm mad, the world's mad, because we trying to figure out, this is an attack against a black woman. But then they Kelsey was fucking him first, and then she started fucking him, Tory, and allegedly, I don't know, I wasn't there, this is what the story's out, I'm just speaking on the story. And Kelsey was, then Megan was fucking the bodyguard. He mad, and he tried to talk to Kelsey to get back. What is going on? It's too much. Who shot who? And why is everybody sleeping with Tori? I forgot he wanted Kylie, so that's the reason why everybody. What is going on? We can't even mourn Megan's hurt because it's too much. Satan is involved. He's the author of confusion. We are confused.
Well, he is the author of confusion. So the bodyguard was involved too?
The bodyguard, his name was, I don't know. I think he was Megan's bodyguard or Tori's security and a driver. I don't know, but he was in the car.
There was a bodyguard and a driver.
I guess he's the same guy. Allegedly, I don't know. Guy. I'm just reading the news. I report what I see.
Yeah, he was the same guy.
Yeah, but they were saying that Megan was dealing with him too on the side, and that's why he didn't want to talk about anything, and everybody's mad.
What was the bodyguard doing when all the shots was going on?
According to Kelsey, because she made her statement, she said that the bodyguard was in the car and he only came out to grab her. I don't know why. I don't know why he wasn't helping. We need answers. I didn't gotta see what Megan said. I didn't get that far. But that's confusing.
Well, what about the person that's shooting and the person that's getting shot?
What about them?
Where was the bodyguard in that situation?
Right. Why hasn't he spoken? That's who we really need you, Quan. I don't know why you decided that you just wanted to, because we're trying to figure out, it's too much. It's too much. I can't.
Well, you know what I get from that?
I can't.
Everybody's trying to figure out who shot who and what caused everything to set off that way. But this is what I get from it. That's a complete toxic situation. This is why you shouldn't be engaged in toxic situations with. What is that?
I'm trying to figure out.
What do they have going on? If they all three hanging together, and he messing with both of them?
Apparently, allegedly, Tori met Megan and Kelsey at the Rock Nation party brunch some years back. And Tori and Kelsey started linking up from there, and then Kelsey probably got COVID and had to get sent back to Houston. And then allegedly, I don't know, Megan and Tori started hooking up and, hanging out. And I don't know, and somewhere around that, he didn't want to sign a Rock Nation contract, something like that. And
so that night, they both found out that they was messing with the same dude.
Kelsey said that Tori brought it out about how Megan was messing with. Listen, that's her body. Listen, I can't shame no one because listen, as a woman, we all have our days and we just and ain't nobody business. So and for Tori to, first of all, Tori's feminine for even bringing. I think that's really, I don't know no real dudes that's gonna bring that up. No way, because that's like, come on, that's you asking for some shit to happen. If you gonna bring up some shit like in front of friends, like and you participated too, you shouldn't have said nothing because I'm sure you was eating her. Come on, ain't nobody playing. Nobody really wanted you. You was like 5'4". Like she was probably just wanting some. Hey, I know how it is when you just when you have busy working, just it be like that. You know who to call. You probably was one of those. And he tried to put it out there, trying to be mad because he's 5'4", trying to be Mac Daddy, and you want to never know who you sleeping with, but you can hit everybody here because that's how we rock with women. We don't play. So that's what you doing, and then you cause all of this feminine nonsense. Then you going to check the temperature after you got arrested and try to call Kelsey for some information.
That whole situation is a puzzle to figure out. That whole situation. First of all, Kelsey got various stories as to what happened.
True.
That whole situation is confusing.
So
it's very toxic.
So can you?
It's nothing. It's nothing to figure out as far as who shot who, or what set it off. They all in a toxic situation. Obviously, they all fighting.
Tory shot Megan.
I don't know if Tory shot Megan. That's what they said. Tory shot Megan.
That's what he got convicted for.
He got convicted
3
for
felony charges. Right. Well, I don't know. Let me side. It's
that's what they said, right?
It wouldn't have. He didn't. But there were some negligent charges with some assault rifles from that situation from him. So yeah.
So why is everybody confused about Megan's story and Kelsey's story, and everybody's saying that they keep switching their stories up, or they did keep switching their stories up?
Yeah, because Megan said she was trying to protect him in the beginning. And as a woman, when you first, if a motherfucker offered me $1 million, I'm gonna think about it too. Like, okay, you shot me. I ain't really that hurt, but I know it hurt. And you saying you gonna give me $1 million if I don't, now I got to think. Yeah, it probably was glass. You know, it was glass. I ain't trying to get him in trouble, but when you see...
He told her he was gonna give her $1 million right then and there when he shot her?
That's allegedly, that's what some of the reports were saying. And that's what he said, and Kelsey said it in her statement as well, that he offered her that as well. So, if you got money like that, Tory, then you should have made all of this go away a long time ago. Why is you playing with guns with girls? Anyway, that's corny. Like, something got to give.
That's a weird situation there. It's a very toxic situation there.
Satan is involved. We're gonna get to it, but let's because you got something you gotta say?
No.
We're gonna get to some video because although Tory was definitely giving me feminine energy, and Megan has that masculine type of vibe, you know, as a woman. We're gonna dive a little bit.
Tory was giving you feminine energy?
Yes, pulling out a gun in front of girls. That's girl, like, what you doing? Says, telling sexual business about you, who you had, you know, in front of everybody. That's feminine. That's what girls do. Men shouldn't be doing that. Like, what you doing?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Not being, you know, reckless. Not being reckless with your liquor. You can't hold it. On the job.
Was Megan and Kelsey fighting that night?
I don't know. It wasn't on the record, but that's what they said. I don't know.
That's a strange one there. Nothing on.
I'm trying to figure out what would be a reason for Kelsey to shoot Megan when she made a statement saying that she didn't have a gun, she didn't shoot. So it wouldn't be her if Tory would shoot somebody if somebody's attacking his career.
You said what would be a reason?
Yeah.
He's sleeping with the same dude?
Listen, it's a dime a dozen dudes out here. And like, if girls who was friends and, you know, it wouldn't be that grimy, like, you know, back and like behind your back. If it just so happened, I had a friend, I'll tell a story. I had a friend once. She dealt with somebody that before me, I had no idea she dealt with this person. Me and her was hanging out. And I happened to brought her around my current dude at the time. And I didn't know she dealt with her. I'm thinking everything was cool. She met him, he met her, she met him. And, you know, they both looked at each other and was like this motherfucker, it did. I'm like, well, y'all know each other? She's like, yeah, I know him, girl. I'm like, how you know him? And she said, you know, she had him one time. I said, but she said, I didn't have him how he had you. So, fuck with him. I mean, I didn't know.
But she had him.
She had him, but she didn't have him how I had him at the time. So, she told me to keep dealing with him. I ended up kept dealing with him, kept her around. I didn't even care.
Well, apparently that wasn't the case with them, because there was a fight that happened and somebody ended up getting shot, and then it seems like fingers being pointed in, you know, 3 different directions. But
women don't be shooting or fighting over no dudes like that. I don't think that would be the case.
You don't think women fight over dudes?
I'm not fighting over no. For what? What we fighting for? If he want to go your way, he could go, because that's what he.
These women fight all the time. You see them on all kind of different reality TV shows fighting left and right. They stay fighting.
Why though? Why are we fighting over dudes? They should
why
fight
are
over
they fighting
us.
over dudes? Well, no. Nobody shouldn't be fighting over nobody. You shouldn't be unless somebody violates you and that's your loved one. That's a different story. But not just me claiming you or somebody claiming somebody. That's all. You fighting out of your own ego.
All right. We done went too far in this story because I get so emotional. Let's go to a video. We're going to go to OTS LA, Fully Loaded. Let's check this video out. Shot in Patterson, New Jersey. And enjoy. Mwah.
Give my condolences to those who want me buried, cause I know them niggas know the shit. They threw dirt on my name like I ain't notice it. Every time I write, I gotta hit bro like I notice it. Cause Brody know I'm used to this. At the top I know it's lonely, at the bottom you get used to it. Approach they ass in person, they ain't doing shit. That shit they do on media ain't doing it. Keep your eyes open, keep your circle closed. The shit you do for her, you shouldn't do for hoes. The way you shoot on games, how you should shoot for bros. And yes, I'm fully loaded, I just shoot for goals. Ay, I put on some weight, check my accomplishments. To think you fuck with me, you need some common sense. Hit after hit after hit, man, I've been dominant. And they won't ever hit if that little bitch ain't least a 9 or 10. I won't ever eat it, but she slobbing it. Said she play with balls, so you know I'm lobbing it. Keep them things around me, that's a consequence. I can't let they hate fuck up my confidence. So I give my condolences to those who want me buried, cause I know them niggas know the shit. They threw dirt on my name like I ain't notice it. Every time I write, I gotta hit bro like I notice it. Cause Brody know I'm used to this. At the top I know it's lonely, at the bottom you get used to it. Approach they ass in person, they ain't doing shit. That shit they do on media ain't doing it. Keep your eyes open, keep your circle closed. The shit you do for her, you shouldn't do for hoes. The way you shoot on games, how you should shoot for bros. And yes, I'm fully loaded, I just shoot for goals.
I got my water. Thank you so much. That was OTS LA, Fully Loaded. That's off the album Mentality 2.0. That is in stores right now on all platforms. You know, support that artist. OTS LA. Okay, Deevah Entertainment. Don't play and don't sleep. Okay, that was good. That was good. I got my water now. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. Now, we was you know, the show's almost over. You know, this is our first show. I feel like we did good. But I want to jump right back into this masculine, feminine energy. Because this is what we're talking about today. Okay, next week we'll talk about a whole other topic. But today we're going to stay back where we need to be, because that's important in our society. We need to dive deep. Let's dive deep. Now, P. Diddy, your brother Love, and Young Miami say certain things coming from his history about him. And Young Miami, young mom of two, from, you know, the hood, you know, per se, you know, because you're a city girl. City girls, baby, they've been around, you know, people like that, you know, they know people. So, you know, she has her own brand and things of that nature. And she linked up with Diddy, and it just, pow, boom, I love it. I freaking love it. I don't care how many freaking babies he's having. Carisha pleasing. She's doing her thing, Risha Roulette, whatever. She got a website. Like, what is happening? Like, yeah, that's how you do it. sis. I don't give a damn how old he is. I don't. Well, you know.
How old is she?
I think she's like almost 30. I'm not really sure.
They've been dealing with each other?
I'm not sure, but it's been some years.
Okay.
It's been some years, and she has grown, you know, and you can't even hate on the glow from the yacht. Like, it's like, who is this? Like, girl, like, yeah, like, whatever he doing, he making sure the main one is set. Now, I don't know what he doing. I don't know what.
So you taking care of it then? It ain't no drama between the two.
Or it's definitely drama because she's arguing online with all the baby mama. I mean, the girls that he's dealing with, he's clearly being seen allegedly with other women. I don't know if the story is true or not, but that's just what's being said.
He's Diddy. You know, he's Diddy. Well, he's Diddy.
They look cute together, but do you think
Diddy ain't locking down?
They're in love, how they say, because he says he loves it. That's his shorty wop. His shorty wop.
He may love all his women.
Really?
Diddy ain't locking down. Diddy chilling.
I mean, he locked down before. He has a history of locking down.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you have a history of locking down, and as you would say, and a man of his experience and his level of success, you ain't that quick to just lock down like that.
Why? Why not? Like, that's the crazy part. Like, why are you not quick to lock down? Won't you want one girl to spend your coins on? Why would you want to have 10 and 12 kids and all over?
Well, I'm not saying that the man will never get married or anything, but these type of dudes not just gonna meet some young female right off the rip with they type of experience. You gotta work to get to that. She gotta work to get to that level. Right now, he's just probably just having fun with her. And he's gonna take care of her in the process.
That's what men do?
That's not what men do. That's just what certain men do. Probably certain men of his caliber.
How can you see that? How can you see that?
How could I see that?
Yeah, how can you see that? Because I'm, as a woman, we don't see what men think. So this is why, again, this show is for this. I can see it.
Because I'm a wise man.
Okay. I'm gonna take. I'm not a man,
That's
so
all.
Women, you have to know your place as a woman. You're not a man. Some things men say you may not understand. Don't mean you agree with it, but you just don't understand it. You don't want to just go there. And I'm gonna leave it at that because that's all about
just having fun. That's all it is.
But I like her for him. I'm not even gonna lie. I like him for her.
Yeah, like they look like a great couple.
Yeah, they do. I like it, but
yeah, but I ain't gonna send the man down the aisle off the rip like that. I don't know. I don't think he ready to run down the aisle like that quick. She probably got to put she probably got to put a bid in.
Okay, well, we're gonna put our bid in on this show. Divine Inspirational Talk. It will be every Sunday with the infamous Patrick Greene. We're gonna be giving his input. Look at him. Look. Patrick Greene. Why are you Ghost? Why are you Ghost?
Why am I Ghost?
Show the picture of him with his Ghost shirt and with me. We were in I forgot. I think we were in that was Remy Ma's something tournament, rap battle tournament. And you wore your Ghost shirt. Look at him. Why are you the Ghost? Because this is what this is about.
Wow, what an interesting question. Why am I the Ghost? Well, there's two answers to that.
Okay.
All right. The first answer, kind of came from a older Jewish guy I used to work with.
Okay.
Back in the days.
Oh, you know Jews.
And in our sales meetings, they used to talk about me a lot. But I was so experienced that I didn't always go to the meetings. So the new people would come and they would hear my name in the office. I would always be calling in, giving a report of my sales or whatever. So they would be like, who's this dude, Patrick, da-da-da-da-da. So Jewish dude named Marty, he started calling me the ghost. Because you would hear about me, but you wouldn't see me.
Okay.
That's where it first kind of started with.
Okay, we're gonna talk more next week. Don't forget, y'all, what he said. You hear about him, but you don't see him. So when we come back next week, we're gonna talk more about this ghost and the infamous Patrick Greene. We're gonna dive into spiritual warfare next week. We're gonna dive right into the Kyrie Irving thing, and we're gonna speak more on Kanye next week. We're gonna just be having those conversations. Relationships, lifestyle, music, and more. We're going to be just doing that on this Divine Inspirational Talk, okay? And we're going to be hearing from Patrick. St. Patrick Greene. St. Patrick, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all. We're going to close it out with bars. Okay, bars.
Bars galore.
Bars. No. Bars. JR, he's from I think Newark, New Jersey. This is one of his videos that I thought was pretty cool. Check it out. Love you all. Next week.
Hello?
Yo, what up, son?
Shit was good.
Yo, man, I'm getting tired of all of this singing shit on the radio, man. I'm sitting back driving with Shorty, man, and all of this, and ooh, I don't even understand what the fuck these niggas saying, son.
Son, what you want to do then?
Yeah, I'm gonna get these niggas balls if that's what it is, nigga.
Hell yeah, get it to them niggas, man.
You want me to get these niggas balls?
Shit!
Alright, I'm about to get these niggas balls, son.
Uh-huh. Don't take it personal, but I'm sending a shout out to every rapper. Every single rapper. If you major, if you not major, I don't give a fuck. I wanna hear your bars. I'm tired of hearing all that singing shit. Man, fuck that. Where the bars at?
Bars. How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Where they at? Where they at?
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
I'm calling y'all out.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Yeah.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Everybody a rapper.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
I wanna hear some real fucking bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Can I talk for a bit? The game done changed, lots of hoes and shit. Bars getting strange, niggas close tight fit. Niggas all on the internet, Twitter fighting. You act like girls, you pussy ass niggas. Motherfuckers ain't popping off. They ain't doing nothing. Give them rounds of applause from the mat, get it clapping like a curtain call. I was laxing, bruh, now I pop my shit. Plaxico, pick up and collect like a taxi hoe. Right hook, not a nigga like a nappy fro. David Blaine, where your nigga flow magical. Brown sugar women calling me D'Angelo. Nowadays niggas rapping like, hey, yo, man, I'm like, what the fuck is that he on? He on bars. Yeah, huh?
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
I got bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Don't be scared to have bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
This shit is a shout to every rapper.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Send me them bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Same fucking beat, I want bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Bars, bars, bars.
I got you. How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Niggas need bars in this rap game.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
My bars is the shit. My pen MC hammer, that shit too legit. 16s is dirty Lambert when I spit, man. I'm banging they head like I banging the bricks. Reppin' my city like Drake in the 6. Spazzing like Weezy, on lean in the zip. Poking these nigga, young buck for my clique. Got a unit of G's with me like 50 cents. Damn right it's JR, supplying you verses like 316 John. Lyrics is dope, hit that vein in your arm when they catching them punches like Lil John. Fuck all that singing type passing in thongs. Niggas ain't rappers cause they own some guns. Now all they do is on these songs. From now on, all we want is real bars from the dome. Bitch ass real bars, motherfuckers. Where the fuck is your motherfucking bars?
He still got bars, bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
I don't give a fuck what you talk about.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
You can say whatever you wanna say.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
I just want some real fucking bars.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Send that shit to my email.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Matter of fact, take the beat from YouTube.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Just put the fucking bars out.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Stop all that singing shit.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
They already put shit on it. My nigga Fat Cat on it. I know my nigga Bori got bars. Where the fuck you at, nigga? ACM, First Street, A&B, GSP, nigga. You already know. How many of you niggas got bars, nigga? You talk about all this Gucci, Louis, like we don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. We bringing this shit back to hip hop, nigga. Where the fuck them bars at? Where my niggas? What about my niggas that be posted up in the trap? Where my niggas that selling dimes and nicks at? Where my niggas that got a
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
These Jersey niggas calling everybody out.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Send
an email to me or just put the beat out.
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
From the gutter. Fuck all that fantasy
How
rap,
many of
nigga.
you so-called rap niggas got bars?
My nigga JR got some real shit going
How
on,
many
nigga.
of you so-called rap niggas got
If you
bars?
ain't got real bars,
real
nigga,
one,
don't say
JR.
How many of
motherfucking
you
word, nigga.
so-called rap niggas got bars?
If you ain't gonna talk about some real
How many of you so-called rap niggas got bars?
Get
JR,
money,
send
gutter
the
shit,
fucking
nigga.
beat to me.
I don't even wanna hear that shit.
I'll put anybody out there. I just want real bars.
Man,
I
that's
don't
all
give
he
a
want.
fuck.
That's all he's saying. He
I'ma
just
give
want
you the
real shit.
motherfucking link on YouTube.
Get
It's
some.
called Hard Aggressive Rap Beat. Hip Hop Instrumental 2015. My email is the1realjr@gmail.com. I don't want no likes, man. I just want hip hop back. Let's bring that real shit back. Fuck this lollipop shit. I'm out.